everyone, this is Rachel. Thanks for clicking on my video. And y'all, I came in today to talk about y'all's damn president. Y'all, he's finally done it. And by done it, y'all know what I mean. He's caused one of these half-witted, brain-dead followers of his to go out and send bombs, mail bombs, to people all across the country. Politicians, celebrities. And you know what's weird, y'all? We knew this day was coming. We knew that if he continued on with that rhetoric, that hatred that he spews day after day, we knew that it would cause something like this to happen. Actually, a couple days ago when I first heard this, or was it yesterday that this happened, because so much shit is going on, I got the days confused. So I don't know if it was a day or 2 days ago. But when I came home and I realized, because let me just tell y'all something. When I was at work and I saw it pop up on my phone, I actually didn't believe it. I thought it was just some, mixed up little newsreel for some, obscure thing saying that bombs had been sent. I was like, this can't be true. But then I came home and turned on the news and I was like, well, wait a minute. You mean one of his followers have sent a bomb to Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, Maxine Waters, CNN, George Soros, all these people. I must admit, y'all, when it was confirmed that it was true, I must admit I wasn't as shocked as I thought I was going to be, because we knew that this was coming. You cannot stoke the flames like this man has been doing for the past 2 years, riling these simple motherfuckers up and think that nothing is going to happen. The only thing that we can be grateful for is the brain dead half-wit that made the bomb either didn't know what he was doing or was doing it to let them know, hey, I can get a bomb to you, but didn't actually intend for the bomb to blow up, to explode. But the fact that the bombs made it to their destination is scary enough. And then, y'all's half-witted president getting on television today saying it ain't his fault. He don't know why it happened. He couldn't even call the names of the people that the bombs were sent to. I'm going to tell y'all something about this motherfucker. Whoever raised him, they did a lousy fucking job. If ever you want to learn a lesson of what not to do when you're raising kids, you need to turn back the pages to the book that was created, that was written about Donald Trump, to when he was first born and those parents of his started raising him, because they did not do a good job. I believe that when this cocksucker was growing up, they probably let him get away with whatever he wanted to get away with, didn't reprimand him, or did something. Because this man is without conscience. He gonna stand there today and say it wasn't his fault. It probably was the Democrats. It's the media's fault. It's everybody's fault. It's Obama's fault. It's everybody's fault but his. Even though he knows he stands in the rallies that he throws all across the country. And why is the motherfucker still campaigning? He won. My God, you in the White House. You simple son of a bitch. But he was at one of these goddamn campaign rallies that he's having every other week between playing golf. And said he don't know what happened. What the fuck? Why are y'all coming to him? He couldn't even say the people's names. He takes no responsibility for anything that he does. And them damn Republican senators and congressmen and all of that, they need to be ashamed of themselves, because they're not checking him. He's being allowed to go a step further every fucking day. Y'all, do you realize that it's only been 2 years? We have been bombarded with this motherfucker since he rolled down that goddamn elevator. And I know I'm cussing a lot today, y'all. But today I was sitting up talking to my mother. And we were thanking God that the bombs did not blow up, because it would have killed up two of our former presidents, possibly, Barack Obama's children. It could have done so much damage. And it's just, I'm speechless, y'all. I don't even know what to say, because I never dreamed that we would have a leader of our country that was this twisted, and that once we realized the motherfuckers was twisted, nobody is doing nothing about it. Because, y'all, if this man ain't the Antichrist, then I don't know who is. Because it seems like everybody that comes in contact with him, who had a brain before they met him, or had some type of something inside of them before they met him, once they come into contact with him, they become as crooked and as rotten as he is. He's like a slow dripping poison, poisoning everything around him, poisoning the country, the people in the country, everything. Y'all, if y'all don't go out and vote on November 6th, oh my God, we can fuck around and have for a total of 8 years of this motherfucker. The thought of it curls my goddamn toes. My mother said today, she said she can't stand anything about this man. She said she hated his face, his hair, his hands, his voice, his mouth. My mother just went down the list. She said, I cannot take a moment of him. She said when he comes on the screen and she sees that he's about to open his mouth, she either turns down the volume, turns the channel, or walks out the room. The sight of him sickens her. And I think when my mother got finished saying all that, I said, my mother has said everything that I feel about this man. She didn't leave nothing out. All jokes aside, y'all, things are getting really, well, not getting, things are bad in the country now. The just hatefulness and the ugliness that's going on is a direct result of him. All of this shit that we're watching is because of him. Say what you want to say about President Obama. We had 8 years of relative bliss. No scandal, no craziness coming from the White House. You may not have agreed with everything that he did or said, his policies. You can't take away from President Obama. He was a peaceful fella. He didn't want confusion and fighting and arguing and bickering. He wanted peace in this country. But this man that we have now, y'all, ooh, he ain't done with us. I believe he's just getting started. And if y'all don't go out and vote, because on November 6th, y'all, I already leave for work at 6:30 in the morning. I think the polls open up at 6. I think I'm going to be standing at the door when they open, because I am voting if it kills me. I may feel like a zombie because I've been up 24 hours waiting for the polls to open, but I'm going to be there because I'm going to do my small part to make sure that we get a Congress and some senators and, get some people in there that will add some checks and balances to what happened to the concept of this country, where the idea was to have, senators and, branches of government. Y'all, I'm sleepy. I'm not making sense. To have branches of government where they each check each other. Well, when you got one branch in cahoots with the other branch, then you come out with what we have now. Senators who just let this man do whatever in the fuck he want to do. Spineless, old white men, all in cahoots together, running this country. Y'all, if we don't be careful, and if we don't get out there and vote, the bigger plan for them, what their dream is, or what would make them so very happy, is to have us back picking cotton and shit. Y'all better wake up. I'm telling y'all, get out there and vote, because these motherfuckers want to take us back to the slavery, the Southern, the old South, so bad it ain't even funny. Did y'all hear that robocall? I forgot what state. I think it's down in Florida, where that Andrew Gilliam is, who's running to be governor. And that robocall that went out, it was horrible. They made their voice sound like a slave from a plantation and all the shit they were saying. You know, they being this open now, y'all, where they're sending robocalls imitating the voice of a slave and talking in that slave dialect, you know, and think it's funny. And they're using it as a campaign call. They're so comfortable now. Things are just, you know, all out in the open. You know, a few years ago they were undercover with the shit. Now they done taken the sheets off, got some goddamn tiki torches, and marching down Main Street. Y'all better wake up. Wake up. Get out and vote. And with that, y'all, this is the end of the video. I can't even talk. I'm so damn sleepy, y'all. I've been working overtime every day. I don't know whether I'm coming or going, y'all. I got a goal in mind or something I got to get, and I got to keep pushing forward. I'll probably fall out from a fucking heart attack from lack of sleep. But at the end of this game plan that I have, I'm going to have what I want if it kills me. Y'all, I'm being silly now, but I'm going to get off and get me some sleep. Y'all take care. And on November 6th, please go out and vote. Please, please, please go out and vote. Y'all take care now. Bye-bye.